trying to put jeans on tight. She don't wanna speak outside, but she put her chest on mine. She wanna be loving, but I just want fucking.
So this is the Chase Atlantic vocal style that I posted on my reel like a year back. Just letting you know, this is available for every DAW, any sort of plugins, kind of universal settings. First I just had auto-tune. You can use any sort of auto-tune for this. I used M auto pitch, and yeah, pretty much just key and everything. Next I had a noise gate, so -50 threshold, attack 3, hold 40, release 10. You can use any noise gate. I just use stock plugins for most of this. Next I had a channel EQ, so this is just to get rid of the lows and just a tiny bit of the highs, and also some of my vocal fry that I have, so I removed that. Next I have a graphic EQ, so this to add some top end sizzle. As you can see at 16K I added about 6 dB, which I think was about I think was a bit overkill looking back on it, but it's alright. Next I had the compressor, so I had a Platinum digital compressor, -12 auto gain with auto release. Release was set to 29, attack on 2, knee was at I believe 0.7, yep. Makeup at 0, ratio at 2.5 to 1, and the threshold at -17.5. Once again, it depends on your vocals, depends on the style that you're going for, but for this specific song I had it set to this. And then I have another compressor, Studio VCA, not sure what the difference is, just sounded cool. -15.5, 2.5 to 1 ratio, makeup of 0, -12 auto gain, auto release, 29 and 2 for the attack. Once again, like, you can use any plugins here, really, any compressor. Next I have a de-esser, threshold at -4.8, reduction at 3.1, split band as well. Next I have a direction mix just to make it mono. Usually I'd have this at the start. I don't know why I had it late here, but it's fine. Next I have a chorus. So this chorus is just adds like a tiny bit. It's nothing pretty much. You can barely hear it, but then afterwards I just have a few touch-ups with my specific mic, as well as getting rid of more low end. So we have buses here. So bus 1 is just a stereo delay. Depends on your beat, BPM, and your taste, but for this I had 116 for the left and 116 for the right, with a 25% deviation. And the second one is a chroma verb. So the chroma verb is just a regular room reverb. Attack at 18, size 73, density 32, decay of 0.45 seconds with a distance of 43%, 0% dry, 100% wet, and then my EQ settings are just right there. Alright, so next I have the like lower thing, which is just the first vocal chain bounced out, and then I have a vocal transformer. You can use Alter Boy if you want, but pretty much just pitch lowered by 12, a whole octave, and then -8 formant. Next I have a channel EQ to get rid of the top end and boost the low end. I wouldn't have done it so drastically, but it just sounded good. Next I have a de-esser, split band as well, and then next I have a sample delay. So I'm not sure what this actually does. It might have just, I don't know, but the enveloper, this I thought would sound really good. Once again, it is really up to your taste, but yeah. Space Designer 2.6 second vocal plate, 0 pre-delay, 2.59 seconds, max wet, -21 dry. Alright, and then now this is the ad-libs. So I was aiming for like a guitar feel for this one. So I have pitch correction at the start, obviously, and then I have the vocal presence preset on Logic Pro. Just edited it a touch, so getting rid of the low end and then boosting that mid to high region. And then the second channel EQ I believe is the exact same. Yep. So just getting rid of some of that low end and then boosting the high end a little bit more. Next, I have a compressor, Studio VCA. So audio gain is off, -20 threshold, 3.101 ratio. You can pause the video or screenshot whatever settings you want. But distortion needs to be set on hard for this sort of effect. And pretty much same here, audio gain off. For the opto, 107 attack, 0.7 knee, makeup 0, 2.101 ratio, and a -30.5 threshold, distortion on hard. And then I have an auto filter, so if you want to listen here, that's what it sounds like without it. And since we're boosting a ton of these frequencies, just using the EQ to get rid of some of the like harsher frequencies, I would say. And then after this, I have a echo, just for the delay. Should be in every door. Room reverb. So we've got this stuff you can have like Valhalla Room is really good for this as well. That's pretty much what I use now, but yeah, so for this vocal chain I used Valhalla Room. And then once again I have a de-esser because we are boosting all these frequencies. I don't want like this sound to get too overwhelming. And then lastly here, this is what creates the electric guitar field, so which is a pedal board. So this is without it. So pretty much this just resamples it and distorts it a shit ton. So lastly, I have a space designer for the first bus, so quite a big one, 9.2 second, 0 dry, 100% wet. And then for the second one, I just have a stereo delay, and the stereo delay is the exact same as the one from before. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this vocal set. Once again, you know, you do switch it up for whatever song you're using, but I feel like this is a pretty good starting point for whatever you have. Thank you for watching.